What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. It's me, White Knight. Now, as you can probably tell by the title, it's going to be along the lines of ranting about Raw, bitching, moaning about Raw, whatever. And there's a lot of reasons why this Raw started off okay, started to heat up, and then in the end it was just shit. Started with Corey Graves. I'm over Corey Graves. Just give me my two-man commentary team of a heel and a face commentator. Stop having two buddy face commentators, you know. Give me Wade Barrett if you're going to replace Pat. That's all I'm saying. Then we had Liv and Dom come out, and for some reason the crowd wanted to be retards. And, you know, boo Dom for some fucking reason. But then that got interrupted by Io Sky, and it looked like maybe for Evolution 2 we were going to get Io vs Liv for the title. Now I'm not too sure. But then we had the final Fatal 4-Way match. We had Asuka return. Amazing face paint. You know, Empress of Tomorrow music. You know, love it. Just loved it. Loved Rochelle Rodriguez's entrance. She's finally got her own singles Judgment Day entrance, which I'm pretty sure is the first time we've ever seen. Her outfit, amazing. I love the aesthetic of the barbed wire and everything. It was so good. The Devil's Kiss on the apron. Ivy Nile getting chants. Let's go Ivy. You know, they weren't loud, but they were there. Rhea came back. You know, got even. Stopped Raquel. All that sort of jazz. Which was good. Then we had New Day during an ad. They weren't exactly finished the promo they were doing. They were just wrapping it up. They come back from commercial and don't even go back to the New Day. So, I guess fuck them, right? I don't know. You don't really care about your tag champs. Then we had the little segment behind and backstage with the Judgment Day in the clubhouse. You know, would have been a perfect little segment there to have Carlito, you know, be worried about Raquel and everything. Would have been great. And then, you know, Finn doing his dodgy shit, whatever. We're waiting for that to implode, you know. We're waiting for Finn to take on Dominic Mysterio for the IC title. When it happens, who knows? We had Goldberg come back. Now, is it just me, or did that motherfucker limp all the way down to the ring? Are we really taking the title off Jay to give to Gunther just for this feud? It's a bit sad. Like, now at that point, you are kind of disrespecting Jay. Now it is a thing of he wasn't doing bad. It's not the fans' outcry for him not wanting to be champ. It's legit. You just wanted to give it to Goldberg. Because let's face it, he's going to win. And then Gunther's probably going to win it back and become the first three-time World Heavyweight Champion. He's already the first two-time. So, I don't know. Just something that wasn't needed, I feel. And then we had the AJ style JD McDonough match. And I love that because Dom wasn't so used to the pyro on JD's entrance, he got a bit scared. He got a bit of a fright. I love that. I love that. You know, it even looked like he was mouthing that, oh, you know, not used to that. So who knows? Who knows? Maybe JD's getting a push. Maybe the whole of Judgment Day is getting a push. Whatever. I love it. I was expecting a Karrion and Cross run-in for the AJ Styles match, but no. He actually had a promo on TV and looking like he's having a match with Sammy. Now, this is the first time I noticed that Karrion did not have his hair matching the other person that he was talking to in the promo. So, whatever that means, who knows. But there was a good little promo there from Sammy. Who are we going to go here real quick? Do we have a decent JD? I don't think so. I'll go Karrion then. We'll have a little Karrion AJ match because they ain't going to give it to us, so I'll give it to you. So, during the match of AJ and JD, you wanted to cheer Dom all of a sudden after booing him at the start of the show. Made no sense to me, but whatever. Then we had the last men's fatal four-way for the King of the Ring. And what a fucking surprise. We had Jey Uso.
The phenomenal AJ Styles is in action, more aggressive and more opportunistic.
What a surprise. We had Jey Uso win it. Actually, before that, sorry for getting carried away, we had Tozawa talking to Sheamus. And that little 5 seconds of intensity of Tozawa saying to Sheamus, Sheamus, kick his ass. Like that. Wait, I love that for Tozawa. That's the most serious we've seen him in like 3 years. Like, what the fuck? And it was good. It fitted him. He sounded good. He sounded like he meant it. I loved it. And then you see Bayley coming down to the ring through backstage. You see A-Town Down Under still arguing. Now, I brought this up on stream the other day. They started fighting before Jacob Fatu debuted. Alright? Jacob Fatu has debuted, been in the bloodline, had feuds, had a US title, WrestleMania match, and the fucking A-Town Down Under team is still fighting. Are they breaking up or not? At this point, like, we don't care, I guess. I mean, is it too little too late? Is there a point in even doing it anymore? I don't know. I don't know. But I love the promo that Bayley had going on. And, like, I know it's all part of the act, it's all this and that, but she looked legit pissed off, you know, explaining about not having her WrestleMania match and everything. In her eyes, she looked legitimately pissed off, and I don't blame her. But I am very much looking forward to the Becky and Bayley title match we get next week. I'm kind of surprised Lyra's not getting put into it straight away, but I guess to keep that feud, you know, going and give it some more legs and make it last longer, maybe have Becky retain against Bayley, or even Bayley win, and then you can have Becky say she wants her rematch clause, and then you can say Lyra never got hers, so there's a triple threat there, I guess. I'm not too sure. But I did admit, I have to admit, I found it funny when Becky said, I'm not second best, while she's holding the second rate mid-card title. I mean, it's a bold statement to say you're not second best when you're not holding the top of the food chain titles, you know. But hey, or whatever. Then we had Kairi Sane and Liv. And, yeah, like, I don't know what happened. I'm kind of worried that it could be quite a serious arm injury, and it maybe a month, 6 weeks, you know. Hopefully it's nothing too bad and she's back next week or the week after, you know. Hopefully she gets the Liv and EO title match for the at Evo, hopefully. But yeah, who knows? Who knows? And then we had the men's final fatal four-way. I got carried away earlier, but then we had the men's fatal four-way match. Sheamus, Rusev, Reed, and fucking Jey Uso. And what a surprise! Jey Uso wins. Now, this is what's got me a bit pissed off about the fact, right? You could have had anyone in that little question mark bracket. Could have been TNA. It could have been a AAA star. Could have been an NXT star. Could have been anybody. Could have been fucking Karrion Kross. But no. You gave us Jey fucking Uso, alright? Now, I've already made a post on my YouTube channel and done a little simulation match of a supposed street fight between Jey and Gunther that is a dark match on SmackDown on the 11th of July. Why we're making matches a month ahead? No fucking clue. But I guess he's losing that match because Gunther's defending his title on the 12th to Goldberg. Jay's getting put into King of the Ring. And surely he loses to Cody Rhodes, right? Surely we're getting Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton in the finals. Like, right? Am I wrong in thinking that? I mean, if you're gonna do Jay into the finals, then it has to be Sammy. You can't have Jay and Orton because there's like. You could sort of revisit the beef they had of why Randy got injured, but that was like 3-4 years ago now, you know? There's no point revisiting that. And then you had everyone come out during the match. You had Bron Breakker, you had Sami Zayn, you had Penta, you know? I just don't get it. Why are you ruining all these matches with all this outside interference? It's not even interference because it was no DQ, but all this shit is happening in all your main events. Why? Why? And then Cody Rhodes comes down. I mean, what a way to make the baby faces look weak. You only had Bronson Reed, who was already in the fight, and then you had Bron Breakker come out. And then eventually after the match you had Seth come in. Now, you had Jay who was initially in the match. Then you had two people interfere to stop Bron Breakker. Seth comes out. And then Cody comes out. So now it's a 4-on-3? 4 baby faces against 3 heels? Are the baby faces really down bad? That you have to use the heel tactic to get more numbers, and you can't even try to justify the fact of, well, they had 4 people as well with Paul Heyman. The fuck is Paul Heyman gonna do? I mean, yes, he was holding the briefcase for someone that didn't win the briefcase. He could have, yes, used it as a weapon, but I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Can someone please explain to me? What the hell is going on? I don't know, I was probably am coming off a bit too fucking aggressive and a bit biased and unfair, and I probably don't even have good valid points, but hey, I just needed to vent about it. I just needed to say something. Because this is not the way. This is not the way. I mean, yes, there was no other way in that fatal 4-way for anyone else to win. You have Sheamus going to go against Rusev, I'm guessing, for a feud. Bronson Reed, you know, he's with Seth, so I don't know. It's baffling to me. It's baffling. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me that thought, Raw was shit today.
It's nothing. For Roman Reigns, it just comes natural.
Let me know if I'm wrong in the comments down below. You let me know. Or if you share the same views, you let me know. But that's gonna do it before I get too carried away and start cussing everyone out on the roster. But hopefully you enjoyed. If not, comment down. Tell me what you disagree about. Subscribe, hit the notification button so you see all my live streams of WWE and whatever else I decide to drag myself into playing. But that's gonna do it for now. I'm gonna go now. I'll catch you guys later, right? Peace.